Okay, here we are, part 2 for the Alpinestars CR leather suit. What we like to do in the second part of the video, you guys already know that, you've probably seen them before, is pull it apart, show you the suit from the inside out. All I can say is that I think this is a great step up for Alpinestar. The other suits at this price point were good. The Octane was good. The SG1 was good. This is definitely better moving forward without a question. It has removable liner, GP style protectors in the knee and shin, the elbow, and the shoulder. We're going to take that stuff out and give you guys a good look at it here. To get the liner out of the suit, what you have to do initially is unzip it up here in the torso portion of the suit. It's really pretty easy to do. This is something, you know, you're not going to be doing this very often, okay? It's going to take you a little bit of time to do it. It's not the end of the world, but it is a little bit of work. Go ahead and get that unzipped. And then we're going to need to get into the arms right here. And let's expose where the liner is fastened into the arm. They use Velcro here at the termination of the sleeve. Loosen up the Velcro patch, kind of tug it through a little bit. While we're here, let's show you the comfort fabric they use. This is where it touches the skin at the sleeve termination. You know, even on the entry-level suit, they've got something really nice here. It just feels good against the skin. You want to zoom in here. Did you tighten up on that a little bit, Jeff? The collar as well. The CR has kind of a higher collar in the back. It doesn't feel restrictive. It's got a nice comfort fabric sewn into it here. You know, it feels good against the skin. Let's go to the other sleeve. Same thing, just Velcro. Easy to do. Come inside the suit now. Just give it a light tug. Now let's grab one of the legs. Same thing, just large patches of Velcro down here. Tuck it up in there. Go to the other leg. And now the liner is going to be ready to come out. We're going to be able to show you some of the armor that's actually attached to the liner of the suit. If you're going to go ahead and wash the liner, let's see, you should. I would take the shoulder pads out first, okay? You can see here, it clearly says install protection here. It's a Velcro pocket. Reach in. Here is the GP style protector for the shoulder. We have the hard outer plastic shell. See, there's some holes drilled in it. That's to allow the heat energy escape that gets trapped between your body and the protector. There's some grooves cut in it so it can articulate easily. On the back side, the energy absorbing foam. You know, this stuff they do quite a bit of research with, you know, both in their racing history and then of course in their lab. You know, Alpinestar really takes that stuff to the next level. They don't just go outside and just buy some armor from some random vendor in Pakistan and toss it in all of their garments. I mean, this stuff is, it's well researched, right? Big time. A lot of racing heritage in their garments. Here's the other shoulder. You'll notice here too that there's a piece of energy absorbing foam sewn in the liner, you know, kind of in the outer arm area here. Nice armor in the hips, okay? Vulnerable spot, that's a nice addition. In this particular suit for me, there was enough room to use this with a pair of padded shorts. Personally, I ride that way all the time. The hips are a vulnerable spot. There's very little meat there, you know, or muscle. So when you fall down, it can get hurt. It's pretty vulnerable. The more armor you have there, in my opinion, the better off you're going to be. Okay, the race hump on this suit will come out. It says right here, you know, their little install protection here tag. You can see just more of a low pro hump for Alpinestar on the CR suit. Chest armor. This can be removed. It can also be upgraded to the bionic chest armor. Normally, if you're doing it with the liner in, you're going to go right through here where it says install protection. You can open this up by pulling on the Velcro pocket. I have the liner out of the suit, so we don't need to do that step. So you just skip right to the liner that's sewn actually to the leather suit. Pull open the Velcro pocket, and here is the standard issue Alpinestar perforated foam chest guard. Let's get one of the elbow protectors out of here. The elbow protectors, essentially we've got a bit of a pocket here, and then we have some Velcro that's attached to the armor as well. You need to release it at the pocket, and then up top by the elbow. And here it is, same hard outer GP shell, perforation, slots cut in it for proper articulation. This kind of stuff, the warmer it gets, the easier it moves and flows and breaks in. You can see all the energy absorbing foam there. You know, it almost looks like with this patch of Velcro, I'm going to guess there's a tickle of adjustment that's in the elbow and forearm area. This is a pretty long patch, probably a good solid 4 inches there. So you can move this up and down just a little bit to get it in just the right spot for you. I mean, the reality is we all have different shapes and different length appendages. It just allows you to customize the fit and feel just a little bit for you. It's kind of cool. Entry-level race suit with adjustment. This is one of my favorite parts of the Alpinestars suits, and it's the way they do the knee and the shin armor. This stuff is very, very substantial. It comes in 2 pieces. The first piece I'm going to pull out is the shin armor, and it's actually sewn into an armor pocket. Okay, that is the shin piece. Once again, hard outer GP shell, holes drilled in for some ventilation. Just a couple of grooves here for articulation. You can see it's got a strong pre-curve to it so that it's going to stay basically in position, you know, all on its own. Just really forms right to your body, okay? And most of the protectors on the market, when you add this to the knee cup, don't cover as much as the A-Star does. It's one of the reasons this is kind of my favorite system for the knee and shin. The knee armor, the knee cup, is also in an armor pocket. Little Velcro to release, and here you go. Let's kind of show you what I'm talking about here. When you combine the 2 of these together, that's some pretty serious armor. I mean, this is basically going to be down into the boot, all the way up to the top of the knee, and by doing it in 2 pieces, you know, it allows for much easier articulation. Okay, you're not relying on a piece of armor to bend. There doesn't need to be a hinge or a joint there. And the reality is that's a total non-impact zone there. So even though there is going to be just a very small gap between these 2 pieces, it's a non-issue because the impact points are certainly going to be here and here. That's excellent armor. Very keen on that. I think we've covered this quite well. I'd show you how to put it back together, but I'm actually going to have my guy Jeff put it back together because that's his favorite thing, is to put all these things back together after I take them apart and show you guys how to do it. Little tailbone pad sewn in. You know, when you have the liner out of the suit, it gives you an opportunity to really feel the thickness of the leather. And you can see the areas, like I believe here in the seat, that's double, yeah? You can feel that. I mean, that's a whole lot of cow right there, okay? It's a great suit from Alpinestar. I think this CR suit is going to do very, very well for us. The addition of the race hump is something that a lot of the customers wanted, you know, in the entry-level suit. CR leather suit from Alpinestar, all new for the end of 2008.